Hey everyone, Mike Rowe here, and today we're diving into the fascinating world of cigar making. Let's get our hands dirty, starting right at the beginning, the tobacco fields. These fields are usually found in warm and humid places, perfect for growing these big leafy plants. Farmers carefully plant tiny tobacco seeds in special beds, taking care of them until they sprout into little seedlings. These seedlings are super delicate, like baby plants, needing constant attention and care. It's tough, sweaty work, but these farmers are total pros. After about 6 weeks, the seedlings are strong enough to be moved to the fields. They'll spend the next few months soaking up the sun, growing taller and taller, their leaves getting bigger and wider. The farmers work hard, making sure the plants stay healthy and protected from pests. Now, here's the interesting part. Not all tobacco leaves are the same. The position of the leaf on the plant actually determines how strong it tastes. The top leaves, called ligero, get the most sun, making them the strongest in flavor. The middle leaves, viso, are milder, and the bottom leaves, seco, are the mildest of all. It's all about finding the perfect balance of flavors. Once those leaves are nice and plump, it's harvest time. This usually happens about 3 months after planting. Workers carefully pick the leaves by hand, starting from the bottom of the plant and working their way up. It's hard work, but these guys make it look easy. Next, the leaves are strung together on long poles and hung in big barns called drying houses. Inside these barns, the leaves slowly dry out, their color changing from bright green to a rich brown. The air smells amazing, like sweet, earthy tobacco. The drying process can take a few weeks or even a couple of months, depending on the type of tobacco and the weather. It's like a dance with nature, controlling the humidity and airflow to make sure the leaves dry perfectly. If they dry too fast, they become brittle, too slow, and they might rot. It's all about finding that sweet spot. Now, this is where the real magic happens: fermentation. The dried tobacco leaves are stacked in big piles. The weight of the leaves creates heat, and the moisture trapped inside helps the fermentation process to begin. Think of it like making beer or aging cheese. Tiny organisms in the tobacco leaves break down the sugars and starches, creating new and interesting flavors and smells. This process can take months, even years, depending on the flavor they want to achieve. During fermentation, the leaves are regularly moved around and restacked to make sure the process happens evenly. It's a skilled job requiring a good sense of smell and touch. The fermented leaves develop a rich, complex aroma with hints of chocolate, coffee, or even leather. It's like a whole symphony of smells. And now the moment we've all been waiting for, rolling the cigar. This is where the artistry comes in. Skilled rollers called torcedores carefully choose and mix different types of fermented tobacco leaves to create the perfect flavor and aroma. Using a special curved blade, the torcedor expertly cuts and shapes the filler leaves, which make up most of the cigar. These are then carefully bundled and wrapped in a binder leaf, which holds everything together. Finally, the cigar is carefully rolled in a wrapper leaf, the outer layer that gives the cigar its final look and flavor. Each cigar is like a work of art, rolled by hand with precision and care. The torcedor uses a special glue made from plants to secure the wrapper leaf, making sure the cigar burns evenly. Once rolled, the cigars are checked for quality, their length and width carefully measured. Only the best cigars make it through.